Hi, I'm Shannon Seaver, and today we are going to look at some math and statistics, specifically looking at how to make a box and whisker plot. Usually when making a box and whisker plot, you are given a set of data. What I mean by a set of data is a bunch of numbers. And what you're going to do with that set of data is, first of all, write it in order from smallest to largest. Our next step will be to make a 5-number summary. That includes the minimum, the maximum, the median, the first quartile, and the third quartile. Here we've been given a set of data that is already in order from smallest to largest, so we can skip that step. But we need to find the 5-number summary of it. We can find the minimum because that's the smallest number, and that one is right here. It's a 12, so I'm going to write 12 next to minimum. The maximum is the largest number, which is 19. The median is the middle number. What we need to do now is to actually find the middle number here. So I'm going to cross out largest and smallest until we get to the middle number. Our middle number here is 15. Now, the first quartile, that means the first fourth of the data, is the middle of the first half. So what I'm going to do is, just like how I found the median, I'm going to find the middle the same way of the first half. So I'm going to cross it out until I get there. So I have two numbers here that could qualify for the first quartile. What I need to do is add those two numbers together and divide by 2. So 13 plus 14 divided by 2 is 13.5, or 13.5. So I will put that on my first quartile. Next, I will do the same thing with the third quartile. Cross it out until I get to my middle, and here I have two 17s, and if I add those together and divide by 2, it will stay at a 17. Our next step will be to actually, now we're going to take our 5-number summary and actually plot it on a number line like the one you see below here. We have a number line going from 0 to 20. Most of our numbers in this, or actually all of them, are between 10 and 20, so we're going to concentrate on that part. All we need to do is first plot our minimum and our maximum, and I will do that with just putting a dot above the 12 and a dot above the 19. The median in this case is a 15, and I'm going to put a line there because that's going to be the center part of our box. The first quartile is at 13.5, so it will go right between the 13 and the 14, in the middle there, and a 17. So now that I have my 3 lines, I'm actually going to connect my lines, and that makes a box, and my middle with whiskers. This was the minimum. This was the median. This is the max. And this one is the first quartile. I'm going to say first Q. This was the last Q, or the third quartile. I hope that you've learned a lot today about how to make a box and whisker plot. Just remember that you take your data, first of all, in order from smallest to largest. Then second, you make your 5-number summary, including the minimum, the maximum, the median, first quartile, and third quartile, and then you graph it on a number line. That's all there is to it. Thank you.